to kind of start as a baseline for everybody, what is a mental health checklist that you would, as some general tips that parents can go through to say, okay, do we have this? Do we have this? Are these things we should be doing for our family and our kids to make sure that everyone's holding up as best as they can?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's a lot of things to just kind of keep in mind as we are all navigating this time. It's going to depend definitely on the family situation. So each family is different, each child is different, and their needs are unique. So we want to make sure to pay attention to that. Um, we want to also have a routine. Some sense of routine is really crucial to helping people feel in control and just settled and stable, especially when things around us in the world are not consistent or predictable. It's also great to have some transitions built into our day to close up that time of work or school and transition into some downtime or playtime or relaxing time. It's also really helpful to make sure that kids are socially connected during this time. So helping them to have some sense of connection to peers, friends, even cousins. We've had some, Zoom calls with cousins across the country since we can't visit them. So
Mhm.
things like that, just helping kids to not feel so isolated. It's also really important for parents to be good role models of healthy habits for their kids. So I try my best to model self care and exercise and healthy eating and just relaxation time in my day so that my kids don't see me working from the minute I wake up until the minute I go to sleep. And making sure that we model that for our kids. Also, trying to find a spot in our house where each person can call it their own for their workspace. So we have the luxury of having kids who are in their own rooms, but there are families that I work with who don't have that luxury. So maybe one is at a kitchen table, one's at the living room couch, and another one's in a bedroom, so that each person kind of has their own personal space to call their own, and also to have some privacy with those conversations that people might be having over the computer or phone. And then the last thing is just to limit news or media exposure. So
Yes.
I just have really seen that skyrocket people's anxiety and depression and just overall sense of panic with the pandemic. The more media and news intake, the higher those things are.